All right, here we go with the Thursday, December 21st edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. Once again, tons to discuss. Let's get right into it. Let me shift over and take a look at our Greensboro Tower camera. Look at that, some fog in place this morning. We do have patchy fog around the region. The humidity right at 100% in the 5 o'clock hour in Greensboro. As I cut the video with the temperature and dew point both at 42. Now, Charlotte, not as bad. Some low clouds, not a whole lot of fog. There's some patchy fog out there, but it's nothing widespread, although the humidity is 100% as well. There at the Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Rainy day yesterday. A little bit of a minimum right around the PTI Airport. Only 3,700 of an inch of rain there. Charlotte Douglas International Airport, 9/10 of an inch of rain. Pretty good soaker. Temperatures right now, 40s in many spots in North Carolina with some 30s mixed in here and there. And here are those rain totals from yesterday. A pretty decent rain event for most folks around the region. I had a good amount of 1 to 2 inch plus rain totals from Wilkes into Yadkin County, parts of Davie County, and the western Forsyth and northern Guilford County. And then the rain totals, actually a little bit more of a minimum here and there mixed in around parts of the Charlotte metro, but everybody got a decent soaking as we went through yesterday. Now, these are temperatures. Here comes that next blast of cold air plunging down into the northern plains. That'll begin to settle into the Carolinas Christmas Eve and will be in full force by Christmas Day. Our previous system departing off the coast, there it goes. We're done with that. And here's the next one taking shape in the plain states. Watch Futurecast here. You'll see the rain really breaking out, especially tomorrow in the plains, and then begin to work eastward. And I think we have most of our rain in the Carolinas Saturday into Saturday night. So here's the deal. Today we're in pretty good shape. Clouds will be tricky in Georgia, South Carolina, trying to creep into parts of North Carolina. We'll set to see how extensive that cloud cover is. I think at least some intervals of sunshine, and more sun the further northeast you go in North Carolina today. Now, as we get into the day tomorrow, milder day. I think we're looking at a pretty decent Friday forecast. There's your high temperatures for Friday afternoon. And then we get out to the weekend. There's the next cold front working in. So anywhere from, I think, Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, some pretty good shower chances. And a very mild Saturday just ahead of that next cold front. Look at those high temperatures Saturday afternoon. Now, this does not look like a huge rain event. There's the European model rain totals. Kind of that Carolina rain shadow deal in effect, it looks like with this one. With the precipitation weakening as it moves in, the GFS model, relatively good agreement there with the rain totals. So not a big one in terms of rain amounts with this weekend system. Now here's the deal, Christmas Eve. This is Sunday morning, and I'll show you the detailed modeling and all this stuff in just a second. But there's the European model, 9 o'clock. Due to the timing of the front, still going to be a few lingering showers, especially Sunday morning, but then that system is gone. I think a quick shot of mountain snow, a good possibility. Sunday night rather, into Christmas morning, but most of the Carolinas with a chilly and dry Christmas. Now, if you want a white Christmas, good chance of that in parts of the northeastern United States. Look at that low pressure causing some snow. Nothing huge, but a pretty good snow event with some pretty high ratios there in parts of the Great Lakes and the northeastern United States. The big cities there around New York and Philadelphia, maybe right on that rain-snow line. We'll see. There's your cold air, though. This is Christmas Day's high, certainly a chilly weather scenario, and we'll talk about the long range with potential fun and games here in just a second. Let's look at the upper levels. Here's the 500 millibar chart from the European. There's the little piece of energy that moves through Saturday. We got to next week. There's the trough diving in for Christmas Day, ushering in the colder air. And then late week, well, that's the GFS, I'm sorry. There's the European right there. Late week, there's Friday into Saturday, the next system trying to roll in. But late week on the GFS operational run on 0Z looks very different. I have not put a lot of stock into that one. So I'll show you how this kind of unfolds for us moving forward. Let's go to the weekend first. There's the GFS for Saturday evening, that band of showers moving in and weakening as it does so. As we get into the afternoon hours on Christmas Eve, not much going on. And then there's Christmas Day. Pretty quiet weather setup, no big problems there. All right, let's go to the longer range. First of all, cold air, that's coming. We'll look at the 5,000-foot deviation from normals here. This is Christmas Day. That's some cold air. And we get out to Thursday of next week. That's still a pretty cold setup. And then we see the cold air buckle back in as we head into the new year. And even at the end of the run, it's still pretty cold. That's a pretty cold setup out at January 4th. The Canadian model shows the pattern relaxing a bit around the 5th of January, but maybe reloading thereafter for more cold air. What about snow? Well, here's the deal. I think there's a system at the end of next week, and then a system around maybe the 3rd of January. Now, again, the GFS with this one is quite different than some of the other modeling. There's the operational GFS for Thursday. That's pretty quiet stuff. However, on the European model, that next piece of energy rolls in. All right, so there is Thursday on the European, and then we get out to Friday night of next week. So this is out at the 29th, 30th of December. And a little bit more suppressed with that system than some of its ensemble member counterparts. And so it never really gets the precipitation thrown back into the cold air. But I'm telling you what, that's not a bad look. If you're trying to sniff out a winter weather event for parts of the upper southeast or the Carolinas, that's not a terrible look at this range. And if you want to look at the European ensemble mean snow totals, this is all stuff with that Thursday, Friday, Saturday system next week. And then there's another potential system after that you tack on some more snow on the European ensemble mean. Speaking of the European ensemble mean, I'll show you just for instance in Charlotte. Let's see, there we go. All right, it's maybe a little tough to see to the sizing here, but a lot of the ensemble members with some pretty good snow totals. And the ensemble means up over 2 inches now by the end of the run. Again, that's for Charlotte. The Canadian's very interesting late next week. All right, so that is Thursday. That is Thursday evening. That is Friday. And that is Friday night. So you get a long duration kind of overrunning deal on that particular system on the Canadian model. And then, again, whatever happens late next week, I think there's another potential system around maybe the 3rd or so of January. The GFS, I can take this with a mound of salt, but this is out at the morning of the 3rd of January and then out at the evening of the 3rd. That's when the next big storm system could try to roll through. So there's potential for wintertime fun and games. If you're looking for that potential, I think there's a chance for some type of system later next week. And then, again, as we get into the first 3 or 4 days of January. So a lot of stuff to kind of iron out and sniff out, but there's potential for some fun and games down the road. We'll see. All right, that's it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.